Welcome back to the rain. Yeah, welcome back to the property. Today is the 5th of August 2025. It's roughly 7 o'clock in the evening, and as you can see, there is some rain around us. It also rained a little bit on our property. The sky is so beautiful right now. Just wanted you to see this. And what we are doing right now at the property is mulching the trees with the sawdust that we brought from home that resulted from the cutting of the wood for the wood stove, the firewood. And what are we actually doing is taking the sawdust from the sacks. The sacks were put here in the upper side of the property. And now what we are doing, we are taking the sawdust from the sacks with a wheelbarrow and going around the property, around the trees, and just take that sawdust with a 5-liter bucket and put it around the trees. I've already started doing so, as you can see here and here and over there and over here and so on. And what we are actually mulching are the trees that were planted on the planting spots, so on that planting schema 2 meters apart from each other, and not the ones that grew in between and I didn't cut them. So the ones that naturally grew, I just let them be. The ones that I planted, I'll just take care of them as good as I can possibly do. So that's what we are doing right now. We are practically in the middle of the task. I've also been doing this for the last 2 days because there are like 505 planted trees, so there are a lot of trees to be mulched, and it goes pretty slowly because prior to putting the sawdust around the base of the tree, I just have to clean it a little bit, not to leave any weeds or grass or something like that. And what I'm doing that with is these electric scissors. I'm just cleaning first the grass around the base of the tree, and then I'm putting the sawdust, the measured sawdust, and after that I just settle it and tap it a little bit so it won't be taken away or blown away by the wind. So that's the task that we are doing today. We are continuing doing. As you can see, a lot has been covered, like 60% of the planted trees. I have most of them already, and I still have like 40%. There's a really peculiar smell in the air. I'm sorry you cannot feel it, like rotting flesh or something. I think some animal just died around here and it's decomposing slowly. And what we are also mulching with, I'll just show you a little bit of it, is this. And let me tell you, this is not sawdust, this is something else. I'll let you know in a while what this is, and maybe in future videos, and how I got it. So we have leaves here, and we have little chips of wood. Yeah, just a surprise. That's it for now. So we are just enjoying this wonderful, wonderful weather. It's really enjoyable. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's not too damp, and it's definitely not too dry. And as you can see, the scenery, the images are fantastic. That's all for now. Stick around. So the rain somehow intensified around us, and it extended to the south. It's thundering, as you can see. and it's a really nice weather. What I want to show you is how I'm mulching. So what I'm actually doing is cleaning the area around the base of the tree. I'm cleaning it from the weeds and grass with an electric scissor. Let me zoom out a little bit like this. So what I'm actually doing is cutting the grass from around the base of the tree. All around it. Like this. I don't know if it is necessary, but I like to have a clean slate to start with, and then I'll just take a 5-liter bucket of sawdust that I've already put in the wheelbarrow from those sacks, and just spread it evenly around the base of the tree, as evenly as possible from every side. And then just tap it a little bit, arrange it a little bit, tap it down so it won't be blown by the wind, because if it won't rain it won't get damp, and it is really dry, so it's very easy to be blown away by the wind. So that's how I'm mulching, and this is what I'm doing for all the trees. As I said, I've already done it for like 60-70% of the trees, being 505 trees, I don't know, or 300 trees already done, but I still have a lot to go. Take a look at what I found. See it? An oak tree, or better yet, an oak sapling. There are a lot of oaks around here, so some acorns get, I don't know, carried away by the wind or carried away by the squirrels. There are a lot of squirrels around here. I have in plan to put some squirrel little houses around here in some of the trees, but we'll just see when we'll get to that project also. But until now, I'm really glad I just found this oak tree sapling, little sapling. I'll mark it and make sure I won't step on it. I've also found a few more around the place where the sacks of sawdust were put. So this one, just discovered it today. This one I discovered it a few days ago, and this little one, it's planted by me, but it's not going that well. Well, at least it's not dying, so we'll have to put some sawdust around it and take good care of it. So that's all for now. I still have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sawdust sacks. One sack is full of ash, and one sack is full of sacks, the empty sacks that were emptied and that I've used them for mulching. So a little bit more to go, but I'm really pleased with the results, and I know it's really useful for the trees to grow. It will keep the moisture in, it will keep the weeds out, it will ultimately fertilize the soil around it once that sawdust is decomposed. And yeah, really happy with the weather also. I'm really excited about it. That's all for now. Have a good one.